Ego Lloyd is going to take a video of how I built this thing. Right here, this is what I'm calling the yoke. What I did is I put three layers of maple, so it's very strong. This middle piece bears a load to the thing, and these two outside pieces are attached to the motors up above, and the spring just keeps the tension on the line when it's down. This side is my electrical. There are 14 wires required for each motor. The first 5 are for the switch on the carriage here, and the other 9 are for the limit switches for both up and down that I'll eventually put on this thing. And I got this all inside a metal conduit that will eventually get hooked to a counterweight that's going to come right off the middle here. This will eventually be a 250-pound counterweight on here, and this will get attached to that. This thing starts with this 18-foot rail on 2 sides, and it goes all the way up 18 feet, one piece, and I've got it bolted every 16 inches or so. Into the stud. And then this is just a 1-inch board on either side. There are 4 trucks that hang onto that railing right here, and they're attached right here. One on the left top, right top, and then the bottom. There are wheels on either side. You can see in this case I got the main wheel here that rests against this board, and then I've got the trucks on the bottom. And then I've got 4 wheels. You can't see it very well. I got 4 wheels to prevent the thing from racking back and forth. 4 wheels on either side. There's the opposite side, and you can see I've got about a, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch of play in here, just so the wheels got plenty of room. This is the right-hand side, same story. 2 switches, obviously. One for the left motor, one for the right. Just a big gusset plate, basically, holding the whole thing together with screws on either side and along the bottom. And it's 3/4 inch. I'm sure this will hold that 500 pounds that I referred to earlier. The bottom is the same way. You can't see this very good, but I had to reinforce the this bearing wall, and I did that with several 2x4s stacked together. And then way above that, even clear up here, that's where the counterweight is going to go, even another 5 feet higher yet. And there's going to be a counterweight on this thing, and then this is where the counterweight, kind of a safety structure I built. I'll eventually put a piece of plywood on here. If that counterweight ever drops or ever breaks somehow, I didn't want it to fall into my kitchen. If the lighting's a little better up here, you can see how this truck hits, and you can see the railing going down to the bottom. And you can see here's my truck on the top, and there's my wheel on the top. Because of the way this yoke worked, I had to build this thing so it had the ability to slide back and forth. But that took a while to figure out. I finally had to order this piece of square material online. It's a little cramped in here, but this is where my main power supply and circuit stuff is. I've got 2 switches here, one for the left, one for the right. And then this is the wiring that's required. I got these slots all set up, and this first 10 right here that are bundled together, these are 5 each for the left and right switch. These will all be needed for the eventually for the limit switches that are going to be on the lift box itself. And eventually this will be very crowded with wiring by the time it's all done. And then the wires, and then power goes out to the box, from the box to the winch themselves.